Electricity is amazing. It powers our homes, our phones, and even our bodies. But have you ever stopped to wonder how it really works? It all starts with tiny particles called electrons. These electrons are constantly moving, and their movement is what we call electricity. Think of it like water flowing through a pipe. The water molecules are like electrons, and the pipe is like the wire. Just like water pressure pushes the water through the pipe, voltage pushes the electrons through the wire. The more pressure, the faster the water flows. Similarly, the higher the voltage, the faster the electrons move, and the more electricity we have. Electricity is crucial to our modern world. We use it for lighting, heating, transportation, and countless other things. Understanding how electricity works can help us appreciate its power and use it safely and efficiently. So the next time you flick a switch or charge your phone, remember those tiny electrons working hard to make it all happen. Electrons move slowly through the wire, pushed along by atoms. The wire's jacket contains this action, ensuring the electrons stay on course. Electrons are like tiny, negatively charged particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom. They are constantly moving, even in materials that don't seem to have any electricity flowing through them. When we apply a voltage to a wire, it creates an electric field. This field causes the electrons in the wire to move in a specific direction. This movement of electrons is what we call electrical current. The more electrons that are moving, the stronger the current. Imagine a crowded street with people moving in different directions. Now imagine everyone suddenly starts moving in the same direction. That's similar to what happens when electrons flow as an electrical current. This flow of electrons is what allows us to power all sorts of devices. From lighting up our homes to powering our computers, it all starts with the movement of these tiny particles. Now you might be wondering how these electrons manage to move through a solid wire. Well, it's all thanks to the structure of atoms. Atoms are like tiny building blocks of matter. They have a nucleus in the center and electrons orbiting around it. In a wire, the atoms are arranged in a specific way that creates a kind of pathway for the electrons to flow. When a voltage is applied, the electrons jump from one atom to another, creating a chain reaction that we perceive as electrical current. But here's where things get even more interesting. Whenever electrons flow through a wire, they create a magnetic field around it. This magnetic field is invisible to the naked eye, but it's what makes magnets stick to certain metals. Imagine a wire carrying electrical current as a spinning dancer. As the electrons spin and move, they create a kind of invisible force field around the wire. This force field is the magnetic field. It's a fundamental law of physics that moving electric charges create magnetic fields. We've talked about electrons flowing through wires, but have you ever wondered why these wires are usually covered in a protective jacket? These jackets, also known as insulation, play a crucial role in ensuring the safe and efficient flow of electricity. The primary purpose of a wire jacket is to prevent electrical shocks and short circuits. Imagine a bare wire carrying electricity. If you were to accidentally touch it, the current would flow through your body, potentially causing serious harm. The insulation acts as a barrier, preventing direct contact with the live wire and protecting us from electric shocks. But that's not all. Wire jackets also help prevent short circuits. A short circuit occurs when electricity finds an unintended path, bypassing the intended circuit. This can happen if two bare wires carrying electricity touch each other. The insulation around each wire acts as a wall, preventing them from coming into contact.